guys and dolls, welcome back. It's me, Cora. I want to do a series of videos talking about how to make YouTube videos, the tech stuff you need, lighting, video equipment, audio equipment, editing tools, whatever and everything that you need to make videos. I really want to help those of you who want to start your own channel and really feel lost. I want to make a video that is sort of from an amateur slash professional-ish point of view because I am not a professional photographer, nor am I a professional lighting expert. I do this all myself. This is a one-woman show. But this is a one-woman show as someone who started their YouTube with zero knowledge of how to video edit. I've learned everything along the way, and so I'm going to explain it in a way that's less like tech jargon and all that. So hopefully you guys can understand what I'm saying better, and the advice that I give will resonate with you because we're just kind of talking about it person to person. So today's video is going to be about lighting, and lighting is a big, audio and lighting and audio and lighting. Those are the most important things for your YouTube videos. If you have good lighting, you can seriously film on an iPhone. So for me, lighting has been a bit of a struggle. I have tried every single thing you can think of. I've tried filming with daylight, which is actually quite good if you can swing it. You still might need some supplemental light here, there, or the other place. One time I used clamp lights or desk lights with just like a daylight fluorescent bulb on my desk. And overall, the lighting on that was actually pretty okay. I have some old videos with pretty good lighting, but it would get so stinking hot. I mean, sweat. So then I got some LED lights because I heard that these don't get hot, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I got the daylight kind and all that nice neat stuff. Something about kelvins, I don't really understand all that tech stuff. I just need to know, like, is this the best daylight replicating light? Anyway, this was okay, but it was still a little off, and I would have to use these like plastic gel things over it that were like in a pink. Let me show you guys. I had to use these like little gel things over it. They're called gel. I don't know why it's called gel. It's plastic. I don't know. While this worked, it was so ugly. It was beyond ugly, you guys. Like super mega supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, super ugly. It took up space on my vanity, and I wanted to be inspired by my vanity. I wanted it to be beautiful again, and I wanted to simplify. So last December, well, not last December, but 2 Decembers ago, December 2014, Mikey got me my Supernova ring light. And all was good. So with a ring light, you have even light all around, so you don't have weird shadows being cast on your face, so it's the most flattering light, which is why it's also really good for portrait photography. I know there's like a couple of different types of ring lights. The Supernova, I believe, is the best one. It has the most naturalistic daylight, and it dims all the way down to here, and then all the way up to here. This is good if you're gonna like sit a little further back. You know, you can have a little bit brighter lighting. It's a little bright for having it all up in my face. And that kind of brings me to my next point. The ring light was designed to be used on a stand. So you're supposed to use it sort of off the desk, or just off the desk, or whatever it is that you're filming. You know, if you're supposed to film a few feet away. With my situation, I have a smaller apartment, and therefore I have to have it on the desk. And this created a little bit of struggle for me for the first year that I had this. 2 options of how to mount your ring light. The first is to put it on a ring light stand, which obviously wasn't an option for me. So the other option is to have this little Z bracket thing. So with the Z bracket, you screw your ring light into this, and then you screw it onto a tripod. And then up here, you screw your camera in. So your camera would sit like here, ring lights all around. And then it had these little adjustable bits so that you could move the camera up and down within the ring. I'm thankful that this existed because at least it gave me the option, but this was really flimsy. Really flimsy, and I'm not even kidding. Both my camera and the ring light came crashing down more than once, which made me incredibly nervous because my camera's kind of expensive and the ring light's kind of expensive. And by kind of, I mean definitely. The ring light itself is $249, which is why it was a Christmas present. But definitely if you're taking YouTube seriously, it's an investment worth making. If I had known how much I was going to love this, I would have bought it years ago. Serious. I'm not even kind of kidding. And also, if you do YouTube as a job, you can actually use things like buying your Diva Ringlight as a tax write-off because it's equipment for creating the thing that, you know, it's your job. So this was really frustrating. And then on top of that, because it was on a desktop, I had to try to find a really short tripod, which was really hard to do, and I was never quite happy with my setup for a couple of different reasons. Part of my problem was finding a tripod short enough that could support the weight of a camera and the ring light, and any audio equipment or whatever else. Finding a tripod that was a reasonable price that could also support the amount of weight that I needed it to hold, not an easy task, kiddos. I was getting super frustrated, and then I was contacted by the people who make the Diva Ringlight to let me know that they were coming out with a new stand, and they just wanted me to, I don't think they even knew I had a ring light. And so they came out with this new stand, and it literally has changed my freaking life. You guys, if you have a ring light and you use it desktop, or you'd like to use it desktop, you need this stand. Gotta touch up my lip gloss break. First and foremost, this is a shorter tripod, so I'm able to get an appropriate angle. The camera is basically looking me dead in the eye. Amazing. I couldn't ask for more. The other thing is it's adjustable, so I can also make it lower. So this is it on its highest setting. This is it on the second setting, so it's a bit lower now. This is it on its lowest setting. It's very low. Hi, how you doing? Actually, this is like super attractive lighting. Oh my god, I'm gonna like film my next video like this. Just like, hey guys, how you doing? Quiet time with Cora. I'll go ahead and sit here and talk to you guys for a minute. So it's able to get really low. When I'm not using my camera to film a video, I actually have this down on its lowest setting so that the center of gravity is as low as possible, and I'm able to reduce any possibility of tippage. Now this is actually really secure. The bottom have these little rubber feet. It is very secure, so I'm not as worried about it tipping over, but I'm also not about to let anything happen to it either. I kind of like this lower angle. This is very like hanging out. The other reason why this changed my freaking life is because the camera is on a ball head. What is a ball head, you ask? Well, with a traditional tripod, or at least the ones that I've used, there's all these different like things where you can adjust it from side to side or back and forth, and that's kind of it. But with a ball head, I can do this. I'm gonna loosen it, and then I can go all around. I can have any angle that I want. This enables me to do multiple different things. I can have it pointed up at me like I have it now, which is not so great for down here, but it is really great for when I'm filming like a makeup tutorial, so you guys can see up at what I'm doing, which is more similar to how you look in the mirror when you're doing your makeup. You're looking up at your eye from your reflection, so you guys can see things a little bit better than if you're looking down at me. I also have the camera flipped down and pointed at my desk, so I can show you guys, you know, products or whatever, or when I do my arm swatches, this is how I do it. I point the camera down at my desk. This little stand is only $54. Which is like $100 cheaper than the tripod that I was looking for to kind of make it work with the Z bracket. And now I don't even have to bother with the Z bracket. This is so secure. The ring light attaches to this tripod with this little clamp thing. It supports the weight that you need. You know, I used to buy like, you know, $14, $20 tripods at Target, and they would all break or my stuff would fall. I recently have realized and gotten it in my head that if you have heavy equipment, you need a more heavy duty tripod. This is just something, the ring light alone had such a huge impact on my videos because the lighting was so good, but it was still frustrating to use until the stand came along, and now it's all peaches and cream. It's just so incredibly useful. So I'm so happy with this. I'm so happy with my setup. I've never been happy with my setup like this before, which is why I finally felt comfortable making this video. The only other piece of lighting I do have in this general vicinity is I have my little mirror here, and you guys know if you follow me on Instagram that my mirror died back, actually I think it was like the first of the year my mirror died, and I said I was never going to get another Zadro. I ended up getting another Zadro because this one is a very large mirror. It's dusty, so don't judge me. This is my Zadro mirror. It has a low center of gravity, so again, no tippage, and it also is slightly dimmable. I don't know if you guys can see that I'm dimming it. This one has very blue light though, so it's actually not, it's not as daylight, it's like too cool toned, whereas the ring light has a little bit more naturalistic lighting in my opinion. It's nice to have both though, and obviously I need a mirror to be able to see what I'm doing. I do also do other things to light my background. I have these two lights on the side of our bed, which just happen to be our actual like nightstand lights, but they do help to light the background, and they also add warmth to it, because if I were to have them off, here I'll go ahead and insert a shot here. So this is what it looks like with the lights off. I was actually filming with those lights off for a while when I was filming at the angle over here, which is something I kind of devised as a way to work with the ring light before I got this new stand that I have. Once I got the new stand, I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I can have a nice dead-on angle, and really a dead-on angle tends to work best for the ring light as much as you can get it. You know, obviously sometimes you want to have a creative angle when you're filming like a tutorial or something like that, but when you are standing or sitting in front of it, you do want to have the most dead-on angle as possible to get the benefit of the ring light. I also have another light which is off of frame, which you guys can't quite see. Let's just really quick, I'll kind of pan that over. So see that? That provides me with some fill light, which helps to open up the room. I also have a light in my hallway on, which has kind of a yellowy toned light. And I have a light in my closet on, which has a cool tone light. So it's all about balancing all these different light sources. So I hope that I explained myself properly in this video. I know it's not actually all that complex, but it feels complex when you're in it. At least for me, like, I was just so frustrated. Everyone waits to have the perfect equipment in order to start YouTube, but it's about getting the key things that you need that are really going to improve your life. If you're interested in making YouTube videos and you're able to invest in something, get a ring light. It will change your life. And that is it for this video. I hope you're having a great day. I will have a link in the description bar down below to the ring light that I use, as well as the stand. This stand has made my life this year. In terms of like tech equipment, I've bought a few things this year, but this has been my favorite thing so far. Let me know what you guys want to see next for my, I don't know what I'm going to call this series. If I haven't come up with a name for this series, go ahead and try to name it for me as well in the comment section. Just, you know, beauty guru tech stuff. Anyway, I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Remember to be vintage or tacky. Just be your own kind of beautiful.